What's good, y'all? We back again with another episode of the Born with Peace podcast. You already know the vibes, man. I'm here. I'm your host, Slim, a.k.a. The Voice of Reason. I got my beautiful co-host with me.
Hi, it's me. It's Amara Sky, a.k.a. Skeezy Does It. We're back again.
Oh, we gotta have the boss man in the building. H2O was here, the
Yes,
CEO,
sir. Yes,
co-founder.
sir. I'm here.
But the important person there, whatever, don't care. The important person is always the guest of the night. We got the talented, beautiful Miss Steph G is here.
We outside.
Real clap.
What's up, y'all?
Crowd goes wild.
What's up? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, the allergies kicking my ass, but we outside.
Sorry to hear that. I don't deal with those. Sorry to hear.
You're lucky.
It's happening. I got some Affirm in my purse. If you're
Oh, Lord.
We was having our allergy medication conversations off camera and all that. You gotta share the information.
Yeah.
So we wanna what we wanna do? We wanna jump into it, man. We wanna jump into the new single, or we wanna ease our
Let's
way into that.
let's ease it in real quick. We're gonna pop our shit first.
Yeah.
It's called Pop It.
Nah, that's what's up. So,
Yeah.
you've done, you've been doing your thing for the last couple of years, and you're at a point now where you're in your career. What do you think this is like a make it or break it time for you?
Yeah, for sure. But, I try not to even think like that because I feel like you never know when your time really, like it could be in 2 years, it could be in 3 years, it could be in 6 years. So, I'm just working, to be honest. And when the time comes, the time comes. I feel like my time is now, though.
Yeah.
The way this single is rolling, like everybody loves the single. The DJs are fucking with it. Everybody's fucking with it. So it's looking good.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
Yeah. We've had, you've done a lot of, the Ballin for Pieces in the past.
Yes.
And,
Yep.
I think you made your debut in 2023.
Yeah.
When her grandmother debuted as well, too, Whoopi Goldberg, and you were there and you were like kind of like the mascot for Ballin for Peace.
Yes, I was there cheerleading.
I remember.
Because I was like, what do you want me to do? I'm not playing basketball.
Yeah.
He's like, just coach, do whatever you want. I was like, all right, fuck
Just
it.
be cute.
Just be
Yeah.
cute.
I love to support though, so
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Yeah,
We
you're in
appreciate
all
you.
the videos and dancing.
Yeah, I was turned up that day. I
Yeah.
remember.
So this year, I'm just gonna jump into this. June 20th,
Yeah.
2026. You're gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Are you
There we go.
playing?
We
Are
got
you
a
gonna play?
confirmation.
I'm not
That's-
playing.
Not gonna play.
Listen, I'll be the mascot again. I'll be
You got a uniform for
the
us, yo.
assistant coach.
You gotta get a uniform.
Yeah.
We gotta see your uniform.
She always comes
Yeah.
and just get some gear and like.
Yeah, I'm there to cheer the team on.
Yeah.
Hope she
Just
cheers for our
support.
team.
Have you gotten a win yet? You over?
I've
Nah,
gotten a
she's-
win. Yes, I have.
My bad.
I got a win and I got a dunk. Not a dunk.
Wow.
A layup.
I lied. Layup.
No,
Layup.
okay, that's
layup.
not dunk anything.
Layup. Layup.
That's top. Slim, you got it.
What do people? What's a common misunderstanding? How do people misunderstand you?
A lot of people, they think I'm a bitch. I don't think people know how down to earth.
PG.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Oh, we've been cussing.
Yeah. All right, but they don't think I'm as down to earth as I am until they actually get to speak to me or whatever. They just think I'm just stuck up, but I'm not.
That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. I remember when you came to the school and you gave out $500
I love to give the kids money.
at the school and shopping spree for the prom and everything like that. How was that experience? When you
That was great. I remember I took her. I got her some sneakers. I got her whatever basically she wanted. It didn't really go. She didn't really need something for prom.
Yeah.
But she was like, she just grabbed something
needed
that
some
she
drip.
wanted.
You
Yeah,
needed
some
some-
drip.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, go ahead. This is your money.
Nah, that's what's up. That's
Yeah.
right. Some people say things like that, but you actually came out to the school. I was teaching at the time, and you came out and did your thing. You spoke on the panel, and you actually had another incentive. I didn't even ask you to do that. That was something that you came out with on your own, and that's something, again, to your point, where people would probably think you're a certain way, but you're actually like a kind person. And
I love to give back. That's like one of my main things. Like, I really honestly can't wait until I get like super big, because I'm gonna be doing big give backs.
Yeah.
Like, this is nothing compared to what I really want to do.
Yeah. What do you think is that thing that's stopping you right now, or what do you think that you need to get to that extra? Get over that hump.
Just a big bag, literally. That's all that's missing.
Yeah.
Like the big machine, the bag, literally, that's all that's missing.
Yeah.
Because honestly, my team does amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they I'm so thankful for my team. I will never change my team for a bag. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just do things like, people have came to me with deals and stuff like that, but I'm not pressed to just jump into a deal just to make it look good.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, I want to make sure the business is right. I want to make sure everything is right. So if they're not coming to me correct, I'd rather stay independent, just keep grinding.
Yeah. I seen Nicki Minaj like reposting you and sharing.
Yeah, that's my friend. That's my girl.
But yeah, what's that relationship like?
That's my girl. Like we be outside, we be turned. Like she's a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? It's not just outside. She's not just an outside friend. Like we really like locked in. So.
How did that start? Like, how did y'all even?
Honestly, through my boy Tef.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Tef, he's like a promoter. He's like an outside guy. He be outside or whatever, and that's my boy. And they was cool. And then we all just started hanging out together.
That's how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's dope. Who are you without the titles?
I'm a hustler. I'm a mom. I don't put my kids out there because the internet's it's weird. Yeah. It's very weird. So I don't really put my kids out there. But I'm very busy. Like my kids, they're in sports. So when I'm not Steph G, I'm literally every day doing sports with them. I'm doing house stuff. Like it's like I'm busy 24/7. Like everybody that really knows me, they call me super mom. Because they're like, how do you do it? Like how do you work so hard towards your dreams and still working on their dreams? But that's just what it is.
That is a balance that you gotta find. Like,
you have to find that balance. And once you find that balance, it's not that hard. You'll be tired, but
yeah, we're not gonna do this.
Not
on
doing
the
this
show.
thing.
We're not slept.
See all right. See all right.
And I was like, "Is this?"
We're
catches me every week.
Yeah, we're not.
It's yeah. Who started?
We're not doing it.
You don't get it unless you really see it and go through it. Like it's a lot.
What's the biggest obstacle of that? Like, being a mom, what's the most challenging thing of being a mom and also being an artist?
I think scheduling is the biggest thing. Like sometimes like they might have something really important and then something pops up important in my artist world too. So it's like that's really like the biggest I think problem. Like we try to figure out to make it fair. Like I don't want my kids to miss out on something important, but it's like I'm also chasing my dreams as well. So it's like I really have to like make some hard decisions sometimes.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah, so being a mother and trying to figure out all the time that you have, do you feel like you need help with it, or do you feel like you got it, or are there times?
No, I got it, 100%. I got it. Like, yeah, I got it. I do have help with my family, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's just, I'm a single mom, just here work. I'm not going to say it's that, but it's still hard because at the end of the day, I don't really trust everybody with my kids when it comes to a lot of stuff. And I feel like nobody's going to handle things the way you would handle it. So I'd rather just do it myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally understand.
Yeah. So it's really, I got it. Yeah. And the dad is there too. It's not like, again, like I'm a single mom doing it all. So shout out to him because, he makes sure the kids are in sports if I have to go do something. So yeah, I think we kind of like balanced it really good.
That's a thing, right? Because a lot of times, I'm a single mom, and it makes it sound like dad's not around.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, no, it's not that all.
Around, like, you're a single woman with a kid.
Like I'm able, I think that's why I'm able to still focus on my artistry because I have that help. Maybe if I was a single mom, I probably wouldn't have that much time to dedicate to the studio, to do my visuals, to plan stuff for my rollout. So I'm grateful.
Shout out to the good
Is there
dads
anything
out here, man.
that I know that you do music? Do you have any interest into going into other fields, of creative fields other than music? Like
Well, yeah, I'm a very creative person, and when I started off doing choreography, so I always been into dance, but I do looking to get into some acting. In the future, but my thing is music. Like, I feel like sometimes you have to focus on one thing and attack it really hard. Because sometimes I feel like when you too all over the place, then you kind of lose focus on where you want the people to really like support. And you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm really attacking the whole music lane, but eventually I want to do some movies. And,
Steph G is an artist first.
Yeah.
Okay, artist first.
Yes.
I feel you on that because I had so many different ventures before. We had the H2O Music and we had we had Ballin for Peas, the H2O Basketball. It was just a lot of different ventures that I was doing. But until I said to myself, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I just want to focus in on Ballin' for Peace, and it actually flourished a lot more than what I have in the years past. Because you got to give. It's good to be good at a lot of different things, but I kind of like, let me lock in with Ballin' for Peace, and now we have a podcast. Now we have this.
Right. Exactly. I feel like you have to like put most of your energy. It's good to do other stuff like you said, but you still have to have a focal point, and everything has to fall under that.
100%.
That's the umbrella. 100%. So what made you want to lock in with Ballin' for Peace?
Energy. I'm very big on energy, and once I met him, honestly, he had good energy, and I'm like that. Like I'm like, help me, I help you. Like you pop out for me, I pop out for you. Like support is the biggest thing, and support is free. So like I said, I'm very big on energy, and when I feel your energy, like I'm gonna be there.
I've been out in clubs, and I'm like, I don't even come out anymore. Like
yes,
that.
he
like,
definitely will pop out for me.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
He will pop out like, oh, where you at tonight? I'm coming. I know you're not a club person, so I appreciate that, because it was a time I was outside a little too heavy. Yeah, it was just too much.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't come out much, but. Yeah, Steph doing this, I'm gonna come out. I gotta come out. Like let me stop staying in the crib. It's like I gotta be outside. You know what I mean? So
I have a random question for you. What is a random hobby that you can say that you have that people wouldn't necessarily like know at all?
Hobby,
maybe even a talent,
or just a talent, a hidden talent, something that you not a lot of people know that you can or love to do this.
That's a good question, because I feel like I'm very open with what I do. So I can't really think of no hidden talents or anything like that. I think no.
You don't have a special thing, like if the world was shut down, right? And no one can see you doing anything, there would be one thing that you would just do.
Well, first of all,
I'm
super weird. Like,
that's what
I'm weird. That's the thing. I'm a weird girl. Like, I'm just weird all overall. Like, the way I act, like, they be like, we need to have a camera on you 24/7 so they can see the real stuff. But it's just like a mixture of things. It's not like no specific little thing that I do. I don't know.
I'm like, you like bowling? You like coloring books? Do you like, random things? Do you like to eat pickles with cream cheese?
Did you play sports at all?
No, I was never into sports. Like, I was a cheerleader when I was in high school.
Yeah,
I was a cheerleader when I was in high school, and I just like to dance.
Can you randomly play chess?
No, I can't.
What about
like
checkers?
You could play some.
I probably could if you teach me. I'm a fast learner.
Like you could play
what about Connect Four?
I love Connect Four.
Yeah, you look like you're good at mental games.
I love Connect Four. What about Scrabble?
I love
Uno, spades.
I love games. I love games.
Are you good at spades?
No.
Can you bowl?
I knew we connected.
I suck at bowling.
You can't play
You know
spades?
with bowling?
I can't play
Not
spades.
at all.
Yeah, I can't. No.
That sounds different.
Whoa.
That sounded a little mean.
Hey, heck, shut her mic off.
She has a child, lady.
Shut her mic off. Oh, my goodness.
No, like, there's a lot of things I like to do, but my main things is really like, I'm obsessed with music. Like, it's really that obsessive.
I think I asked you this before, but I'll ask you again on this podcast. Who are your most influential artists that help you? Or like even you don't even have to know them, but you watch them and
like it's just so many. Like, I grew up on the girls, like especially the Nicki era.
Yeah.
Like when Nicki first came out with that mixtape, it was like I was locked in. You know what I'm saying? But so many other girls like Aaliyah, Missy Elliott. I always looked at Missy for her creativity. Like when it comes to like videos and stuff like that, like I love that she was different.
Yeah.
And like to this day, sometimes I look back at videos. You know who reminds me of her too when it comes to that? Lady Gaga.
Yeah. She's
like
great.
she stands out. Yeah. I'm not that weird. Not to call her weird, but I'm not that out the box.
Shout out to Gaga.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah.
But I feel like those are the ones that like really make like the superstars. Like when you think out the box, the visuals.
Visual. Like a Katy Perry can do stuff like that to me
like,
too.
I like people like that, but it's so many artists. I love Drake.
He's very smart.
Yeah, I think regardless of whatever went on, I still feel like when it comes to the music, he's a genius.
Nothing went on.
I feel like that about R. Kelly.
Yeah.
He just got hated on. I just feel like Drake got so high and so big in the game.
It's like that.
It's like people. It's nothing else but for them to all kind of like even team up. It was
but that's scary.
Like they all were like teaming up, like, oh, I want to say something now because such and such says something.
But that's not scary that they could love you so much and then they just switch up on you.
Everybody was doing features, songs with him, and they wanted to be have him on they say songs and everything. And then like, one day, all right, you're the, we're gonna get Drake out of here.
Yeah, but I learned a lot from that. Honestly, I learned that
it's weird.
No matter what, like I found that so weird. He's not the only person that I see with. Like I see it all over the blogs all the time. That's why I don't really pay attention to like the internet and comments and stuff like that, or who supports or don't, because I notice people just are followers.
Yeah,
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like they're followers. If everybody's doing something, they're gonna follow the hate train. If everybody love you, they're gonna love you. So you just gotta keep going.
Gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Like the switch up be real.
It's also when you make it right, people waiting for your failure.
Why? They're like, yes, we want them to make it, want them to make it. And then once they're up there, it's like, nah. They find every little thing to,
and then
to talk about.
Like,
talk you down.
all right, she there now. I want Steph G to stop making hot
But
songs.
why? Like, it's like it's so weird.
It's like they do stuff in a sense to throw you off of your game. They get you right where they want you just to kind of.
It's a fear of completion
throw
too.
you off,
so sometimes you get to a point where you like at the end and you're getting to that final level, and then you win, and then it's like, oh, now it's time to tear that person down. Like
it makes no sense.
It's one of the craziest things ever. It's one of the craziest.
But that's why I said this industry is not for weak people.
Yeah.
Like you gotta have a strong mindset. Like you can't be weak.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the social media and what it's doing to artists nowadays?
I have a love and hate relationship with it because I feel like social media does help artists a lot for visibility. But again, social media also is used to tear artists down too. So it's like, that's why I said you got to be mentally prepared.
Right.
Like me, I'm good. I'm ready. Like y'all can say whatever. I really don't care. Because I worked a lot on myself, so I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And I know not everything is going to be good. Sometimes they're going to flop, but you just got to keep going. That's it.
What's the biggest thing you had to overcome as an artist?
People telling me no. A lot of no's. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes I learned, like, sometimes you can't take things personal. And that's hard for me. Because I'm the type, like, I bet. Watch. You told me no, now watch when I'm up there. I'm definitely that type of person. But I really had to learn to, like, just be like, whatever, it's not personal, it's business, politics. So I would say, yeah, just being able to suck those no's in and continue going.
Yeah. Yeah, on one of my lists of, like, people who I, like, expected to like, and not, it's not a bad list. It's actually a good list. Like Avina Love, right? Yourself, and Lee Robinson. Like I would expect you guys to, like when I heard your music, and I'm like, nah, they're out of here. And so somebody like myself, who, and then you'll have the people like say a Coyle Ray who's coming to Ballin for Peace as well too, and then like a Lola Brooke, and then they go, and it's like, wait, I didn't expect those ones to kind of like go. Like I say this all the time, when I was introduced to Coyle Ray, it was like, hey, we have Benzino's daughter who wants to come out to the game. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, but someone like yourself, I saw it and like, so even me, I'm like kind of like, what is needed?
I get that all the time. Everybody that sees me, they're like, you're going to make it.
Yeah.
That's how they look at me. And I think sometimes that's even worse because it's like you have more pressure.
Yeah.
Because it's like, now there's the questions. Why haven't you made it? It doesn't work like that. Like, when you understand the business in music, then you understand it's not just because people want to see you make it.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things in the music. It's politics. Like, it's a lot that goes into it. Also, who has the bigger bag? Because at the end of the day, somebody could have a whack song, but if they have a big bag pushing them, if they have a label pushing them, they're going to go.
Yeah.
But they're not better than you. It's just they just had better resources than you.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's about the connections. It's about money. It's about also your city supporting you too. Sometimes you could go up. When everybody's supporting you at once, you could go up. But you still need certain resources and money. So
Absolutely.
I understand the business. So I'm not, when people are like, oh, why haven't you made it? I don't feel no type of way because I understand they just don't understand.
Not why haven't you made it, but
made it to another level because I'm very grateful for where I'm at right now.
Like, see, I always kind of bring things to myself because I'm at a spot where people would be like, they would want to be where I'm at.
Exactly.
I'm nowhere near where I want to be.
But a lot of people always tell me, like, Steph, you don't even know how good you have it already. Like, there's so many girls that would love to be where you at. But me, I'm just always striving for bigger. So I'm never going to be satisfied. I could be the biggest girl and I'm going to still be like, yeah, but it's got to be more work to be done. Yeah, that's just me.
What do you think needs to change in the industry? Or you spoke on it, how certain things hold you back in the industry. What do you think needs to change in the industry?
I think just like the whole shift in the industry where now everything is about numbers. If you don't got a certain amount of numbers, you're not qualified. That's how they make it seem versus somebody that actually has talent, that actually has work ethic, that you could actually, there's no artist development anymore.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Like, it's like you have to do your own artist development. So if you don't have your own, if you don't have the numbers, you're not qualified. That's what it is now. So I feel like that's really what's holding back like a lot of the good talent.
I definitely think a lot of great talent is not where they need to be.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, you know, what you said, and it's bad. Because there's a lot of non-talented people that's in a position they shouldn't be in.
It's like what I told you earlier. It could be an artist that's corny, but if they got that button and they got that bag, you're going to see them, and they're just more lit than the talented people. Like, just what it is.
Unfortunately, we have to see them.
And we have to see them. It's called programming.
Yeah. So I know something for me, like being in a space, and people are very different. I'm going to say people are very different nowadays. Like,
In what way?
just in all ways. I'm gonna get to that. So say you're a mom, you know, you're doing your mom thing, and then you come out and you have to be an artist, and then you're around people who are literally weirdos and stuff like that. Like, so,
Bro.
and how do you adapt to that? Like, you know what I mean? That A to B, or that how do you, like, mentally, like, because you're around people who you never would hang out with.
Yes.
On a normal basis.
Yes. I think that's one of my powers. Like, all right, so the way I work is like, as long as you don't cross the line, as long as you're not touching me, you're not saying no disrespectful shit, I'm going to be nice to you and I'm going to treat you how I feel like you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So what I try to do is, like, honestly, this is literally what I do. Even in my DMs, everybody get hearts. Everybody get hearts, but I do it purposely so everybody can understand, like, this is me looking at you as, not as a fan, but as a supporter. It's no weird thing going on. The minute you said something weird to me, now I gotta treat you different. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to be really nice. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt at first.
Yeah.
So I give you a chance, but the minute you cross the line, now I gotta be mean, because it's like you took my kindness for weakness. So I just try to move with grace, honestly speaking.
So, say Nicki Minaj, when she first came out, I always felt like she was always in character, and I wanted to know who this person was,
right, outside
of this character that she's playing. Do you feel like you're, like, in character at times, or you yourself? Like, you know?
Sometimes, like, when I have off days, I feel like I have to hit that switch. But majority of the time, that's me. Like, I'm always happy. I'm always with good energy. I always want to turn up. Like, that's literally just me. I try to be as authentic as possible, to be honest. Yeah. Like, I try to give it raw, you know. This is me in the house. This is me outside. I don't care. Like, because I feel like once I started doing that, people like me more. Before, like, I feel like when I first started, it was more like, okay, I got to put this persona on. But now it's like, y'all don't like me the way I am. It is what it is.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
What's up.
What is something that a female artist has to go through in the industry that other people from the outside might not know?
We go through a lot. I always say the main thing is, like, you know, I don't think people don't know, but, like, when you're an attractive girl dealing with certain men, when you're just trying to work, you know what I'm saying? It's not always like they're, like, blatantly like, yo, let's do this or whatever. But let's say you don't give them attention, that feature is done. And I'm the type of, it's like, I'm not begging nobody for nothing. I really don't care. Like, people be like, oh, you're hurting yourself. Because no, that's just how I roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give me weird vibes and I'm done. So I think that's really, like, the most thing that I would say. Like, trying to get features from certain men, and it's just going left.
Crazy.
I'm all right.
Mine wasn't much. Let's see. Going to my repertoire.
We need a goodie from you.
Huh?
You need a
good one.
Need that woman. Need that woman.
Get back in your good graces.
Let's think. What's your go-to song when you hop in your car and you ready to roll
You
out?
can't ask me that because it's gonna be a Steph G song.
So what is
Literally, I listen to my music.
What is it?
It's
my
what
favorite
song
artist.
is it?
I'm my favorite artist, and that's a fact.
As you should be.
Like everybody could tell you, I'm obsessed with my own music, especially my unreleased. Like, yeah.
Oh well, then there you go. We're not gonna know the songs.
Yeah. So but my favorite Steph G songs would have to be the one that's out now, "Pop It," "Waterproof," and "Feeling Myself," because I feel like "Feeling Myself" took me to another level, you know. So it's like I'm gonna always love that song.
Feeling
Yeah,
Pop It is
we gotta talk about that
it though.
even commentary earlier was like her new.
That's what I'm
bringing
bringing
like her
it.
new track.
He did say it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. How did that come about?
I know, but we trying to have that happen by the summer.
Let me tell you, we putting that on this
Because-
episode. It's going on
yeah.
the episode.
Pop It is just one of them ones, like, it's one of them ones when you have the guys and the girls. Like, it's always like bias, usually the type of music, but this song, I have everybody like, yo, Steph, this is it. Yeah. And I'm like, for real? Like,
There you go.
yeah.
How did it come about, that song? Just
So I've been in the studio very heavy for 2 years, so I didn't really drop for like a year.
Yeah.
Like a year and some change, and then I just started dropping like freestyles, to get like the momentum back or whatever. But I was in the studio for 2 years, and I was working with a producer called DJ Swanko. He's like Cardi
Shout out to
producer.
Swanko.
He does, yeah. He's very heavy in the industry. So he wrote that hook.
Yeah.
That's him on it too. So when I heard it, I was like, I need a song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I need this because I already saw the vision once I heard the hook. And honestly, I was going to put somebody else on it.
Let's get Chris Brown on it.
I would love to. Everybody thinks it's Chris Brown.
Yeah, I know. Like,
That's the funny part.
Commodore was saying that earlier. He's like, yo, it sounds like Chris Brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher is still.
But you know what's crazy?
easy. He might hit you.
Yeah, no. I'm going to hit him too. Like, everybody, I think that's also why it works.
Let's tag Chris Brown in this video.
Yes, please tag him.
We're gonna get Breezy on. We're gonna get Breezy on the remix.
Exactly. Like, imagine he hops on there. It's really like,
Oh, it's over. It's over.
It's over.
You know,
But I think people like it because of that too.
Yeah.
Like, it gives them that type of music. Like, a lot of people have been telling me it gives them like that feel good when music was feel good. Yeah.
Need
And
that.
I feel like that's missing in the industry.
definitely missing.
It is. It's
Definitely
so-
missing.
And I said it, I was like, I be jumping on trends sometimes or whatever, but I was like, no, this year I want to give good music. Whether people accept it or not, that's the music I want to give. So that's really how that came about.
Did you feel that about that song? This song?
Yes. Once I heard it, I knew. I knew. I was like, Poppy, it's just a positive song. You got a guy gassing.
Look, you got Commodore singing in the background.
That's Mr.
Yeah, he's
Commodore,
telling the girl, like,
Mr.
pop it,
Commodore,
like,
by
you
the
that
way.
girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, it's more like the girls going against the men.
Commodore in the video.
Nah, Commodore, you gotta be in the video. I'm serious.
Commodore in the video.
I visualize it right.
Yeah. Yes. We gonna give it
Commodore,
summertime vibes, all that. Like,
You heard it here first on the Ballin Peace
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah.
Commodore will be in the video.
I'm calling for peace.
I'm fine too. Like,
I'm fine. He in shape. He been in the gym.
yeah.
He has been working out.
like, oh, okay, like, let me.
Male
Yeah,
sex
nah,
symbol.
well,
Trying to
he-
sex symbol out here.
Y'all gonna see him in the video.
You gotta dance though.
He got dance in the rain.
In the rain, right? Look at us girls. This girls in us. And you gotta rip the.
Yes, that's what I want. I want the pump open. Like, I want it to give like good vibes, summer day, like
that summer banger.
with the girls.
We gonna have that release date. We gonna put
Yeah.
that date together.
Nah, yeah,
Shit. Oh, matter of fact, we. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you performed. Did you? You never performed.
I don't think so. I think
Whoa, hold on. You.
Hold on.
I'm holding you to that.
on.
That's you. That's you.
That's you. I'm on her side.
That's you.
Why the hell?
Nah, but you know what? It was never about that for me. I was coming to support, so it didn't really matter to
we
me.
got-
Yo, Steph G performing
Star
Ball of
Yeah,
a
we
Peace
gotta
10-year
change-
anniversary.
we
Not
gotta
Star
change that.
Spangled Banner. We
gotta
have
change
he's
that.
doing
Pop It
popping
will
at
be
Ball of a Peace.
performed.
Yeah.
And we're gonna debut the video.
If it don't come out before that,
We're gonna hold it back.
Yeah. We're gonna make sure we're gonna hold that back. Big premiere, year 10.
Who's an artist? Who's somebody you want to work with you haven't worked with yet? That's
Drake.
on your list. Drake? Mm-hmm. I can see you in Drake.
You know what it is? I have a lot of like, like he's gonna jump on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just the type way that I write. But I have a couple like Drake type vibes that I would like come on.
Nah, and now anything is possible. Like now with the internet, everybody's connected.
Yeah.
Like social media. Like if you get enough tags and mentions or something, then you might as well, somebody can actually see it.
Yeah.
They see it. If they don't.
You know what it is? I gotta start being a little less like prideful. I feel like I'm a little too prideful when it comes to stuff. Like I'm not the type to always be like bothering people like, please do this, do that. I don't do that. But I'm noticing that the ones that do that,
they get it.
And they be trash.
They get it.
And they be garbage.
They don't care. Like it's like there shouldn't be really no pride when it comes to this music game.
Pride to the side. Like,
Yeah.
They go pride
Yeah.
over here.
I don't need this no
They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
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 That's what my team is saying. They like, Steph, I'm sorry. I know you the way you are, but you gotta go crazy.
Gotta go crazy.
So, from in your career right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say your career is?
I'm gonna say again, I'm a very tough person, even on myself. I would give it. It's still so much room, so I'm gonna give myself a 5, 6.
What?
Okay.
It's just so much that I want.
What could make it a 10?
Yes, there you go.
First of all, I need to be internationally known. You know what I'm saying? Not just New York. I love my city, and I feel like I did what I had to do in my city, and I love my city that supports me. But I feel like now it's just bigger than New York.
Facts.
Like now it's time to expand. So until I feel like I'm expand, that's probably gonna bring it to like a 7, 8. And then once I'm just hit that super mega star status, then I feel like I'm a 10.
Hold on,
I'm a hard critic.
Before we ask the next question, I want to. So we had the discrepancy with Chef G and Chef G.
Always.
So like, is that something that you think about even like saying change your name?
No, I was not changing my name.
Yeah.
That was not happening. The thing is, that's really my name.
Yeah.
Like the G stands for me being a G, but that's also my last name.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like I'm not changing my name for you. No.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like
What's up?
y'all just gonna have to.
You gonna have
Who
to-
gonna get the most tags eventually? Like it is what it is.
Yeah. You got it.
That's on you.
Okay. What would you say your creative expression is on a scale between 1 and 10?
Oh, I'm gonna give myself a 10 for that.
I was gonna give you a 10.
Yeah,
On
that.
10, you express yourself very.
Yeah, my brain is always like, I'm always thinking of something to do. Like, that's never ending. It's not just with
The
music.
next best and beyond.
Yeah, like, I'm always brainstorming. I'm always trying to come up with ideas. Like I said, I nothing is ever enough for me. So I'm always trying to just outwork myself.
Yeah. Who's in your girl group?
What you mean, my girl
Who's in your
group?
girl group? Who would you have in your girl group? If you
Like,
had a girl group.
artists?
Yep.
I never thought about that.
A 2 or a 4?
Like upcoming or like anybody?
Whoever you want. It
Like
could
the
be-
perfect group?
Yep.
I'm gonna say me. I gotta give it to the 2 top girls, of course, Nicki and Cardi,
Okay.
and Lotto.
Okay.
I like Lotto a lot. It's other girls. I like a lot of girls. Like I think the girls is killing
That's
it.
fire.
But I do need a singing one too. Hold on.
Beyonce?
That'd be your rap group?
Yeah, that'll be the rap
That'd be
group.
your
But I need
fire.
somebody to do the hooks.
Now you need.
Yeah.
I need somebody to do the hooks. Upcoming, I like Honey Baby.
Honey Baby.
I think she's doing her thing. I like her voice. And I love Kalani.
I love
I like
Kalani. I love
Yeah.
Kalani.
Okay. There we go.
So I'm gonna give it to them.
All right. That's
I
what's
so
up.
you got a quartet and then you got a trio.
And a trip.
I like that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's fire.
Hit it with your 10 seconds.
All right. What makes? Are you okay? Well, we already did that one. Your community impact. What would you say it is on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm gonna give myself. That's hard. That's hard because honestly, I'm doing what I can right now. I know it's not the best that I could do. I feel like I should still be doing more, but my life is crazy. Like I said, I have a busy schedule. So I'm going to give myself like a 7, 8 because I feel like I could be doing more.
That's not bad.
But I try when I can.
That's good. I mean, you can only do the best you can.
Yeah.
Once you start overwhelming yourself with extras and how much better you could be, I feel like now you're just going beyond realistic.
I try not to get myself too much in my head like that.
What makes you come back to Ballin for Peace?
Like I said, the energy. Yeah. Like it's always a good time. It feels like a big reunion. Honestly, it's it's never no like ghetto-ness going on. It's always just a good time, and it's for a good cause.
That's what's up.
So like I said, I'm very big in the community, so anything that has to do with community, I'm always there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and what does peace mean to you? That's my last one.
Peace to me means I don't know how to explain it, but it's all in your mind. Like, we live in a world, right, there's a lot going on, so all you could do is just mentally be peaceful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As long as this is all right, I think that you could say you have peace.
I agree.
That's what's up.
I like that.
That's what's up.
Love that. We're going to wrap it up with that one. This has been another episode of Ballin for Peace podcast. I'm your boy Slim, a.k.a. Voice of Reason.
I'm Mara Sky, a.k.a. Skeezy Desert.
It's your boy H2O.
And it's your girl, Steph G, like a G.
Thank you so much for coming out, and I can't wait to see you on.
Yes, we outside. Make sure y'all come. Pull up.
Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah.
As soon as I walked in the room, the pressure was felt. Said he loved how I smile. Yeah.